All right, let's try to finish up 8.4. We don't have a whole lot to do, but we do have one more theorem before we do the last example. And obviously it's about a circle, since this whole chapter is about circles. So let's draw a circle. We'll put it right there. Scooch it up a little bit. Let's put the center of the circle. Actually, on this one, it doesn't really matter. I'm not even going to put the center of the circle. It does not make any difference. All right, so let's do this. What we're going to do is we are going to inscribe. We're going to inscribe a quadrilateral. Well, you know what a quadrilateral is, right? If I could spell. Quadrilateral. All right, so we're going to inscribe a quadrilateral. What does that mean? Does that mean I just put a four-sided figure inside here like that? Is that an inscribed quadrilateral? Tell me, what do you think it means to be an inscribed quadrilateral? Yeah. On the circle. Very good. That's what I was looking for right there. Okay, I was looking for the 4 points, or the four, what do we call those points when they come together on a vertex, right? Okay, so each vertex of the quadrilateral should be on the circle. What's on the circle? Is in here? Is that on the circle? It's actually on the line. Okay, that's the circle. A lot of people think the circle is like a disc, right? And everything on the disc or a plate is on the circle, but it's not. The circle is actually this line right here. Everybody with me on that? So let's inscribe a quadrilateral. So we start here, we go to here, and then we go to here. It doesn't matter. I could go here, here, here. Okay, as long as I got four sides. And let's just make it look so it doesn't look like a rectangle. Okay? All right, so would you consider that an inscribed quadrilateral? Yeah. What do you think? I'm trying to think of why this is true. I'd have to sit there, think about it. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about like why this is true and prove it, but I will tell you what is true. And it's kind of interesting. Now you know what happens to all four angles, right? All four angles add up to what? 360 degrees, okay? So here's something that's kind of interesting. Do you see this angle right here? And do you see this angle right here? They're not equal to each other. But they are something else. What's something else that could possibly be true? One's double the other? Say it. They are supplementary to each other, okay? And you know what? I should have really looked to see why. I don't know if it's really easy or not. I can't think off the top of my head why they're supplementary. I should. Let's see. Boom, boom. I don't know. But they are. They are supplementary, all right? So that means that if I took angle A and I added it to what? Angle C, what would they add up to be? 180 degrees, because that's what supplementary means, all right? Again, sorry, I didn't give you a good reason why that's true. Maybe they do in the book. I don't know. When I wrote the lesson plans, my lessons last year, I wrote them out. Maybe it is too complicated, or I was just lazy. I don't know, but that's true. That's all you care about anyway. You don't really care why that's true, do you? All right, so they are supplementary. So these two are supplementary. What about A and D? Are they always supplementary? No. What's true about these two angles right here? They're what angles? Opposite angles. Very good. They're opposite angles. All right, so the opposite angles of a what? Inscribed quadrilateral. Is that right? Yeah. So the opposite angles of an inscribed quadrilateral are what? Come on, everybody here. The opposite angles of an inscribed quadrilateral are what? They're not congruent. What did you just say? You said they're supplementary, right? They're supplementary. So that means if A plus C is 180, they're opposite each other. Give me the next part. What can I say here? Angle B what? Plus angle D is also equal to what? 180 degrees. All right? Again, that's only if it's inscribed. Only if it touches the circle right here. We got it? Okay, so that's pretty important. It's something that I believe that we are going to use, I think. DAB, I don't know. We may use it for the next example. I can't tell right now. So let's do this. Let's do example. This is example 2 in the book. All right, so let's draw another circle. Let's make it kind of big because we're going to do a lot of stuff with it. So we're going to inscribe a, what do you think? A quadrilateral. They do put the center here, so let's put the center right there. Okay? That's pretty important. All right, so we've got one right here. So what I'm actually going to do is put a quadrilateral in here, and we are going to put the diagonals of the quadrilateral. Remember diagonals? It's been a while since we talked about those. We're going to put those in there. So trying to make this look like what I have in my notes. That's going to go to there. Okay, that was pretty important. And then down here, this goes to there, and this goes to there. All right, there's my picture. Let's label it A, B, C, D. The center is P. And what do they tell you? They tell you one thing about this. They tell you that arc DAB, this is what it's given. It's given that arc DAB is equal to 208 degrees. And I believe that's the only thing that they give you. All right? And they're going to ask you 3 things. Part A, they're going to ask you to find an angle, ABC. Part B, they're going to ask you to find an angle BDC. And then part C, they ask for angle DA. No, they don't. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. They ask for angle DAB, not arc. Okay, I looked at that and I'm like, wait a minute. They told you what that was, but they told you this was an arc. So they asked for angle DAB is equal to whatever. Okay? So let's start. Let's use a different color here. What's the first thing you would do? Right when we're going to do this? Really? Is it really necessary? Is it 100%? You can't do it? Okay, that'd be a good idea. All right? All that stuff we talked about before, you couldn't have gone then. If it's an emergency, I'll let you go. But if it's not, okay. Arc DAB. Where's DAB? DAB. So it's like from here all the way around to there. All right, Hunter, what'd you say? Okay, so then you can find arc BD. Is that what you're saying? Okay, you can do that. So let's write this down there, the 208. What's the 208? The 208 goes from here to here. Yes? And then, you're right, you could go from here to here. Let's do that. Do that math for me. 152? All right, so what's 152? From there to there. All right, that might help us. All right, at least it's something else we can figure out. What's something else that we could figure out just by looking at it without any numbers at all? There's a couple things that I could tell you about this. I'll give you a hint. What is AC? AC is the what of the circle? It's the diameter, okay? So we split it up into 2 semicircles, haven't we? Okay, so look at ABC. Look at angle ABC. Tell me something about it that we just learned yesterday. The very last thing that we learned yesterday. It's a right angle. That's right. Okay, so this one right here is a right angle. Everybody see that? And so is what? I said B.
No, and D.
And D. Right, I think you said B again. Right, and D is also right angle. Because, why? Because it's an inscribed angle that cuts off a semicircle. You see that? So as long as this is diameter, how do I know that's the diameter? Because it goes through what? The center. Okay, goes through the center, right? So I know that's 90, and I know that's 90. So that's kind of helpful, isn't it? So where else can we go with this? So anyway, that's ABC, isn't it? So I got one answer already. So ABC right there, that's what? 90 degrees. Say that again? Okay. Yeah, you're right. So this angle right here and this angle right here are supplementary. Obviously, these two are supplementary, right? Okay. And maybe starting with that is a way that we could have said that these are supplementary, right? Anyway, but enough said with that. So you're right. These are definitely supplementary because 90 and 90, right? And then big angle A and big angle C are supplementary as well. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. We may eventually. Let me see something else. Is there anything else? Did I give you enough information is the question. Oh, you know what? I didn't. I was wondering. I was like, I thought they should give you more information. And they do. All right? And let's do it in white since everything that's given is in white. I was wondering. I was like, I was kind of sweating it out a little bit. All right? Because I couldn't, I was trying to figure out where I was going to go next. And I couldn't. But yeah, they give you this. They give you that's 68 right there. So now, let's put some of the missing stuff in blue. So if that's 68, what's another angle that I could find? Yeah, this one up here. Yep. Okay, BAC, correct? And what is that? How would you do it? What's an easy way? One little step. What would you do to find this angle? Yeah, that's 2 steps. Give me one step. 90 minus 68. Okay? Because don't go 180 because you know 180 minus 90 is 90 anyway, right? So just go what? 90 minus 68. 90 minus 68 is 22. So that's 22 degrees. All right, so that's good. What else do we know? Let's see. Oh, you know what I didn't put in here? Remember I said I was going to write the diagonals to all these things? I didn't do that. So I need that as well. Let's put that in white though. Man, I'm messing everything up. There we go. All right. All right, so we got that as well. Let's see. Okay, I'll give you a little thing that we've done before. See this 22? Watch. See how it hits B and it hits C? So that tells me what arc BC is. It's 44. That's right. Because remember, the inscribed angle is half of the arc. So if I know that's 22, then I come out to here, I come out to here. So this arc right there is what? 22 degrees. I'm sorry, it's 44. I was just checking to see if you were paying attention. You believe me? You shouldn't. All right. So what else? Now it's kind of like dominoes. Now it kind of falls into place a little bit, I think. You got it. 152 minus 44. What is that? It's 108. So you know that that's 108. Okay. And which angle? CAD? This one right here? Good. Yep, because look. See, it goes from here and it goes to here. If that's 108, this is half of that. So that's what? 54. Like dominoes, right? Okay. Which one? Which one do you want to find now? Have we found BDC yet? We should be able to find BDC right now. Okay, with the information that we have on there right now, you should find BDC. BDC is this little angle right there. This angle right here, that's not 90. Say it. 22, correct. All right, because look what it cuts off. It cuts off from B, it goes to C. We know that arc is 44, so this is what? 22. Okay? Okay, watch this. See the 68 right here? I don't know if this is helpful or not. Yeah, it is. It could be. So watch. All I'm trying to do right now is just try to find anything. All right. We already found BDC, didn't we? So that's what? 22? All right. And now let's find DAB. Let's go to DAB, find out where that is. DAB. Oh, that's easy. Look, there's D, there's A, there's B. I'm trying to find that. I already know those two angles. So, yeah, it's 76 degrees. There you go. So we didn't have to find all the other stuff, did we? All right. Now, they could have asked you for more things, and you could have found it if you wanted to. But that's all they ask, so that's all we're going to find. All right. But you probably could find the other parts. You could probably find this arc. You could probably find this arc. You could find these other angles if you wanted to. I'm sure you could. Okay? Everybody good with that? All right. Yes. All right, so we are going to do, what did I say, 1 to 13? Oh, here it is. Dropping everything. Just use this one. All right, so now I can write this down. So we'll call it section 8.4a. Did I tell you to do any of these yesterday? Yeah, see, you're lying. I can tell. See the smile. So I think I did tell you to. I think I did tell you to do 1 to 13 yesterday, because now it's coming back to me. I could always look on the video. I'm sure it's on the video. So we got some time. We got 15 minutes left. Okay, so we'll go over the homework on that. And then, so the next part, the B, is going to be 17 to 29. 17 to 29. So you should be able to do all of these now. All right, so this is due today. This is due on Monday. All right? All right, stop recording, and then we'll go to 1 to 13. We'll go over those, see how you did.